Hey everybody, in today's video we are going to be talking about 3 supplements for great sleep. Number 1 is magnesium. Magnesium is one of the most important minerals in the human diet as it plays a role in over 300 enzymatic functions. I'm going to touch on just 3 and how they play a role in a great night of sleep. Number 1, magnesium plays a role in producing serotonin. Serotonin is so important for the body to relax. If you're not getting enough serotonin and dopamine and GABA, your body cannot relax. And so we have a lot of neural activity and muscular activity during the day, whether that's working out, exercising, whatever it is. And so at night, we all know our bodies need to unwind in order to fall asleep and sleep well. If you're very stimulated till the moment you hit the pillow, not only is it gonna be hard to fall asleep, you're probably gonna wake up feeling groggy. So number 1, magnesium plays a role in producing serotonin. Number 2, it regulates calcium into the muscles. This is important for us athletes as we work out during the day. We get sore muscles and we all get those muscle spasms, maybe restless legs, sore legs. And so if the body cannot regulate enough calcium, the muscles cannot properly relax. Lastly, it plays a role in producing GABA. Similar to serotonin and dopamine, GABA plays a role in relaxation. So the name of the game with magnesium is relaxation. And again, if the body cannot unwind, then we're not going to be able to sleep well. And so the number 1 mineral is magnesium. Second supplement that plays an important role in a great night of sleep is an amino acid called glycine. Glycine plays a lot of roles, not only setting you up for a great night of sleep, but also plays roles during sleep. And so number 1, glycine actually increases the duration of deep sleep. We all know that REM or deep sleep is really important for the body to kind of clean waste, to get rid of things out of the muscles, and also to recover properly. And so we all know 8 to 9 hours, maybe 10 hours is awesome. But if you're tossing and turning in bed and really not getting good deep sleep, you're not going to recover as well. And so glycine, number 1, plays a role in sleep quality. Number 2, it plays a role in lowering body temperature. And so I don't know exactly the science behind this, but I do know that the ideal temperature to fall asleep in is somewhere between 66 and 69 degrees. I just fall better asleep quicker and sleep better when the room is colder. And so when your body temperature is high, whether that's from activity, working out at night, it's kind of harder to fall asleep and unwind, right? And so it lowers body temperature and plays an important role in that, setting ourselves up for a great night of sleep. And lastly, it promotes calmness. So as I mentioned, unwinding is so important to a good night of sleep. And even if you didn't work out that day, we have a lot of neural activity that goes on in our minds. And so if we're working on a computer right up to the second we try to get in bed, neural activity is stimulated high. And so glycine plays an important role in down-regulating that and producing calmness. Third and lastly is a compound known as L-theanine. L-theanine is a non-protein amino acid that is found rich in black tea and green tea. It plays an important role in optimizing melatonin production. So when people get introduced to sleep supplements, melatonin is usually the first thing they go to. And so the body does create melatonin naturally, but if you're not setting the body up for success to create melatonin, you might not be creating enough. So L-theanine plays a role in producing melatonin an optimal amount. Number 2, it plays a role in increasing serotonin and dopamine. Again, these play an important factor in regulating the body's just ability to wind down, to relax, and to just really unwind. And thirdly, it increases alpha brain waves. Again, all 3 of these things are setting the body up for a great night of sleep. And then we have glycine that plays an important role in deep sleep, and magnesium as well. And so again, magnesium, glycine, L-theanine, these are all important supplements that play great role in a good night of sleep. To close this out, I do want to cover just a handful of foods that are rich in magnesium and glycine. I touched on L-theanine being rich in black tea and green tea, but magnesium and glycine are actually abundant in everyday foods. And so including red meat, animal foods like milk, dairy, salmon, chicken, poultry, just pork. These are rich foods in glycine and magnesium. Avocados and fruit are also high in magnesium. And so avocados, bananas, papayas, nuts and seeds do have them, but ultimately I prefer animal foods. They're in the most abundant and bioavailable form of minerals. And so again, red meat, fruit, avocados are just some great examples of magnesium and glycine rich foods. I hope you guys found this video valuable, and we will see you in the next one. Thank you.